Come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
Child, I saw y'all got rid of a comment that I was gonna address, but I guess I ain't got to because y'all got rid of the comment. But y'all didn't have to get rid of the comment. Hey y'all, what's good? Good morning, y'all. Y'all come on in and y'all know what to do. Like up the live. Happy Friday to y'all. Ain't today Friday? Happy Friday to y'all. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Why y'all get rid of the comment? Who did? My bad. That's on my other phone. Or who did it? Or who got rid of the comment? Or did they get rid of the comment? Did they delete the comment on their own? Who did it? Hey Monica, what's good, friend? It's Friday. Happy Friday to y'all. I see it's 51 people up in here. I appreciate it. Y'all get the likes up. Get off. Off. What's good? Good morning, y'all. I gotta get this shit straight. What's good? Y'all come in, make sure to like up the live because we finna gag the hell out of Trina. Oh, funny talking ass. We finna go in and let her on her drab, raggedy wig wearing ass. We finna go right in and let have on Trina because she should have did. Where is it? Because she should have did what the hell they been doing all this the whole time, which is shutting the fuck up. If you ain't had nothing intelligent to say, you should have shut the fuck up. That's what you should have did. You talk too damn much. Don't worry, I'm about to wear her ass out for the old and the new. But y'all come on in. And she the reason why I'm not watching that show. But don't worry, we about to go in and let have at the 10-minute mark. We 5 minutes in. So like my shit up. But what's good, Lemon Kush Pepper? I ain't seen you in a minute. I don't think. What's good, Jacqueline? Okay. What's happening, Angie? What's happening, Linda? What's happening, Monica? What's happening, La Queen? What's happening, TT Speaks and Always Listening? What's good? Just being me 85. What's up, April? What's up, Aries son? What's up, baby Brew Plotter Shoes? What's good? She not talking. Now she not talking. You in the church parking lot taking a nap, ain't that something? Wake your ass up, friend. Good morning, Allie Benz. What's up, baby? What's happening, Favor Ain't Fair? How you doing, boo? Child, I'm about to try tie tree ass up in a goddamn knot. Her and that stone face ass husband of hers. Sick of them. Hey, Dominic. What's good, baby? Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Hold on, Fred. It ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that. But I'm gonna answer your question down to the 10-minute mark. So I hope you still around. What what's good, y'all? Child. Yeah. What's good, y'all? By the way, we 8 minutes in. So y'all know y'all got time to do what it do. Get my likes to match the people that are in here. Thank you. Hey, the jail slayer. Hey, PBE, what's good, friend? Yeah, you done caught a shot. Period. Thank God it's Friday, honey. Hey, Chantel, what's good, boo? Okay, period. Dropping your like in the collection plate. Okay, that's on period. What you said, friend? I leave if I was Vine, cause why you standing up for a dead man that did you dirty both times? Ooh, oh, don't worry about it. I might drop the link and bring some of y'all up here so you know y'all can cuss their ass out too. Cause it seems like y'all got a lot to say, and I'm down to hear it. Cause I told y'all I got time this morning. Morning, Bap. How you doing, baby? Hey, Nancy from the Ville. What's happening, baby? My review of them stink ass salt wives had you crying. I'm glad that y'all like them stink ass salt wives reviews because y'all know people ain't really been watching it like talk about it because you know don't nobody want to give salt wives a chance. Whatever. Anyhow, welcome to giving you the Realty Missionary Baptist Church where my slogan is my rules, my house, my way. Okay, and that's just what it is because you know you down to the church house and that's just what it is. Now, friend, shout out to you. You've been here since 2019, so you came around doing them stank ass basketball wives season 8, and I appreciate it, friend. I appreciate it, Pooh. Don't think for 1 minute. I totally appreciate you, baby. I thank you for still being here after all this time. But friend, I see. I ain't know who you was at first until I had to read your comment. Because at first I was gonna say this, but then once I realized you know what it was and what you were saying, I get it. See, back then I was still a novice to YouTube and I wasn't being monetized. You understand? And so once the whole act happened and it fucked everybody's shit up and everything was like whatever. People weren't doing the same thing and making the same amount of coin and shit like that they was doing back in 2019 and 2020. So we had to learn how to adjust with the algorithm. So I wait to the 10-minute mark because that gives YouTube time to put my shit in the algorithm, which is why I tell people to like up the live when they come in here because that also helps me. get into the algorithm and let YouTube know that I'm on, and they will push my shit out like they're supposed to. See, back then, friend, when you first came, I had like 1,000 people. That was back in 2019. We're 2025, and I'm damn near to 26,000. So it's not gonna be the same as it was back then when I get up here and just start running my mouth, and then shit flooded up in here because there won't no COPA Act, whatever the fuck it was they called. Some white folk fucked it up out here for all of us, and so shit changed, friend. That's why. And for two, cause I said so. Okay. Now see, that's my answer. I gave you the logistical answer, but my answer is cause I said so. But I appreciate you for being here, friend. Shout out to you for still being here. And you's not a fan, you's a supporter of mine. Okay. I ain't all that. I ain't all that. I ain't got no fans. See, them hating bitches are fans. You ain't no hate. You ain't no hate. So nah, you just a supporter of mine. You ain't no fan. I ain't nobody. And I appreciate you for being here, Pooh. Mwah. See, I told y'all I won't gonna be all that. Y'all ain't had to get rid of the comments. Anyhow, so I know I said that I was gonna watch the Braxton show, and I was mainly because I wanted to see Tony go off on Tate. Well, initially, I wanted to see Tony go off on Tamar, but then Tamar came out not too long ago. Well, there was a part in the trailer that came out where they talked about some type of interview that she was supposed to have with Ashley, her niece. And I'm assuming she was going to talk about how Gabe dead ass violated her, whatever the case, and Trina knew about it and she didn't do shit about it. And they didn't want that to come out. And then y'all know Tay Muppet brought out the whole thing about the cease and desist and all of that. Y'all know. So yeah, a hush. Hush, Log of Lavender. Anyway, y'all know the whole situation that happened. So now Tree and her stone-faced husband decided that they wanted to come out. And I guess, listen, in my opinion, and they can say what they want, but in my opinion, my mouse is acting stupid. They could say whatever they want. But in my opinion, what I got out of that was you set up here and basically giving this man a way out simply because he dead as a doorknob now. But Trina, it doesn't matter that he's dead as a doorknob now. I keep trying to tell y'all, just because you croak, that doesn't change your history and the things that you did and the things that you took a part of when you was here on earth. Okay? God deciding to snatch life from about your body via cancer has nothing to do with the shit that you ran out here and did before you found any of this shit out. None of that erased the past, Trina. And what you did, in my opinion, was you single-handedly, in my opinion, helped ruin y'all show before it even really got started. Because I was gonna review y'all show. I'm not reviewing that pissy ass show now. For what? For what? I ain't reviewing that bullshit now. What the fuck y'all coming up here for to talk about anyhow? Y'all didn't want to do this shit when Tracy was still, when my boo Tracy was still here. When she was still here and she wanted y'all to do the show, y'all was pissing on it. I like y'all ain't want to do it. Now she gone. Now y'all back. See, that's why this shit happened. Thank you, friend, for your $2. I appreciate you, baby. Hey, Terrence, friend. How you been, boo? I'm fine, friend. How you doing? They're more interested in protecting his corpse's reputation. It ain't funny, but that ain't funny. But it is. It ain't funny, but it is. Cause yeah, that's what they doing. And I'd appreciate it. So this what Tree and her stone mountain face looking ass husband had to say. Child, you decided to marry a nigga and this was the best one you could find. Keep it for real, 100%.
I'm going to say this. I cannot negate anyone's feelings in any way, shape, or form. And I will say this. I think that you can never put a time limit on someone's feelings, their emotions, or even their version of what the truth may be to them. But I do wish that the people that were spoken about were able to tell their own version of their story, of their truth, because they're no longer with us.
What do you want him to tell us? How he did it? How he was trying to get at your little niece? How many times you wanted that to come out his mouth? Because what else did he have to tell us? What else could he possibly have to say? Tell his side of the version. What? What is there to say? He did that shit. He did that shit. And you basically did to your niece what they did to Tamar when Tamar said that it happened to her on both sides of the family. You basically did the exact same thing they did. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't let it get out. That's the same thing that you're doing now. How you gonna say you can't put a time frame or a time limit on people's feelings about what happened to them and da. But at the same time, I just wish that the person that talked about was still here to tell their side of the story. I would ask, what if that happened to one of your sons? Would you feel that way? I would ask that, but I feel like it'll still be the same result. I do. I mean, it happened to your own sister. It was on the hush hush. It happened to your little niecey poo. You still feel like you trying to keep it on the hush hush by defending his dead ass. So if that ever happened to one of your sons, I mean, would that fly with you? Would you still feel the same way? I mean, I have no choice but to ask that because I see the type of family that y'all in. Okay. I see the type of family that y'all in. I do. I totally see the type of family that y'all in, and it's sad. It's sad. Like y'all family is a joke now, in my opinion, because y'all just let anything slide for the sake of the image and for the sake how things look. You got to think about Tony, how to make Tony look, and all of the rest of this shit.
Of their story, of their truth, because they're no longer with us. And that's not always fair. That's not always fair. And people have to talk about things when they're ready to talk about them. And yes, you guys are loud, Caleb.
You're loud as hell out there.
They need to be. They need to interrupt this shit because I don't understand why you felt the need to push your button and say anything. Like you've been quiet all this time. Why come out here now feeling like it is your responsibility? I could see if you was up here defending your niece or saying, Niecey Poo, I'm here for you. If you want to talk about it, if you want to do da. I would have even settled for that. But that's not even what you up here doing. You're basically up here saying it's basically not fair that we believe your niece. It's not fair that we believe your niecey poo. And because my thing about it is we would have the same feelings if Gabe wasn't dead laying in the damn coffin. If he was still sitting here standing up upright, living and breathing, we would still feel the exact same way. It would be a fuck you, you nasty bitch. I don't know why you feel as though if he were here, our feelings would somehow change. I promise you, mine wouldn't. I would feel the exact same way. The only difference is I will be clicking my button, saying it to his goddamn face, hoping there's a chance that he will get this. Thank you, Fren, for your $2. I'm fine, Fren. Trina's still covering for. Is she? Is she? Hold on. She said something a little bit more. Hold on.
But I can't even encourage anybody's feelings. That's what I said.
Everybody's entitled.
T can, I'm a Braxton follower, period. They shouldn't watch y'all if they want to hate or be negative. Well, you know what? But even in that vein, people have a right to their opinion.
Sometimes people watch just so they can.
Listen. Listen. Here's my thing. Like I said, because I know some people will probably be like, well, it wasn't this or it wasn't that or it wasn't that bad. Because, there are going to be some people that's going to agree with what she did and that's going to be like, well, it won't like this or it won't like that. I personally feel like it's completely disgusting behavior because it's a pattern in that family. Tay up, I ain't even going to say that. Tamar came up and admit that shit. She admitted that it happened to her on both sides. So the whole fucking family nasty. And everybody is keeping it on the low and keeping it on the hush hush. And let's not say this or let's not say that. And the thing is, it's still happening. Because it happened to your niece poo by your nasty ass ex-husband, whose body was riddled with cancer. That's why I took him up out of here. Like that shit that happened with Pastor Eddie Long. And y'all remember not long after that, that bitch got sick. And we and we watched him. We watched him on TV wither. Oh, it's not funny. Lord forgive me, but I am gonna be honest. We watched him wither away and die. Do you understand? Do you get y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you get my drift here? Yeah, I know. It's probably not politically correct to say that, but why? That's the truth. That is what happened. Not long after that, we started seeing that bitch wither away and die. That is what happened. See, y'all keep playing around and oh, let's keep it on the hush hush. Let's just keep it this, that thing and the other. It ain't gonna be there. And y'all keep thinking that the people that do that shit, that do that nasty shit to little boys and little girls, especially the ones in the family, be feeling like they're getting away scot-free because ain't nobody said nothing and ain't nothing happened to them. Oh, something gonna happen to your bitch ass. Now, it may not be by the arms of the law because people want to keep a hush hush, but something gonna happen to your bitch ass. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, friend. That's why it's a big deal to me because it's a pattern down at that house. Thank you, baby, for your cash app, love. One, one, one. Thank you, love. I appreciate you, boo. Yeah, I might drop the link to give some time for some of y'all to come up here and say what y'all got to say. But yeah, it's a pattern around there. That's why that's a problem for me. And I don't like that shit. I don't. Now, because it is, I believe Tamar more. If I review anything, I might review that scene in particular. And I really feel like that's probably why Toni reacted in the way that she did. Because, like I said, that is a problem down there. That's something that they do around it. It happened on both sides. Did them niggas go to prison? Did anybody go and fuck them up? Did anybody go break their legs? Did anybody do anything to them? What was it? Or was it just like, well, shh, shh? Because, I want the church people to find out, and your sister got the opportunity to be somebody and go somewhere. So, that's going to be a stain on that. We'll handle it. We'll just keep you away from him. Shit like that. We'll just keep you away from him. You don't have to worry about being around him no more. Shit like that. Like, because to let the people tell it, she just from what to let the people tell it, Trina just stopped being around Denise at all when she came out with that shit. Listen, I'm just saying what I heard. What I heard was that when Denise first came out about this shit, that Trina just stayed away from her at all. Like she just stayed away from her. She ain't go around her. She ain't talk to her. She ain't anywhere she was. She didn't go. That's what I heard happened. Now, don't put about a Bible. I ain't putting about a Bible. I'm just saying what I heard. What I heard when it first came out, Trina just blocked the girl. Trina did not go around her. She ain't do none of that shit. And I believe it. I believe it. With you getting up here clicking your buttons, basically saying that it's not fair that we don't get to hear his dad side, I ain't appreciate that shit. That is a pattern around there. That's why it's so disgusting to me. And that's why I'm not interested in like watching the show. I was gonna watch it, but it's like, why? If that's the type of shit that you went into, and if that's what you want to do, cool. I ain't gotta be a part of that shit. I don't understand what y'all want to show back for anyway. Well, like, what more do y'all want us to see about y'all family that we haven't seen already? Don't nobody want to say it, but the family was fucked up since season 1. Like, don't nobody want to say it, but y'all family been fucked up and toe up, janky, and every damn thing else from season 1. I don't care how many times Mama Evelyn be dousing y'all with blessed oil that she bought from Walmart. I don't give a damn how many Bible quotes she preaches and all the rest of that shit. Like, hey, DB, you said they broke. Tony ain't got no business being broke. And the gag is, Tamar ain't got no reason being broke. Now, I don't know about Trina. I don't know nothing about what Trina doing. I mean, not Trina, Tracy. Well, Trina too. I mean, not Tracy. God bless my friend. Tawanda. I don't know what the hell Tawanda got going on out here other than looking like a little boy. Listen, other than going out here walking around looking like a little boy, I don't really know what she got going on or what she doing. And that's the same thing for Trina. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know what she be doing. I don't know how they make ends meet, but so far as Tony and Tay Tay, they ain't got no reason to be out here being broke. Not Lil Bill. Listen, I was gonna say, y'all remember the black cartoon? What was that black cartoon that with the little boy with the boot on his foot? I was gonna say him. What was that cartoon, y'all? With that little black boy with that boot on his hip. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What was that? Now Tawanda probably got here scared before. Y'all took me out with that little Bill shit. That's Lil Bill. No, Wayne Head. That's it. Wayne Head. I was gonna say Wayne Head. That's who. That's who. That's who I was gonna go for. But shit, Lil Bill funny too. Lord Jesus. Yes, I'm telling y'all ages. Yeah, Wayne Head, his ass. I would have leaned more towards that one, but that was a good one too. Lil Bill weak. And other than Trina, I don't know what Trina doing. But so and then maybe them two. But anyway, I'm about to drop this link. If y'all want to come up and gag for a little bit, y'all can. Because I'm sick of it. What you mean we no good? We ain't did shit. We telling the truth. Like y'all need to stop well, I ain't gonna say y'all, but y'all know what I mean. Shit like that need to stop happening within these families. Like that's just like it's a pattern. And it's going down from generation to generation, apparently. Did nobody give a damn enough about Tamar to care? So silly of me for everybody to think, for me to think that they would give a damn about Ashley enough to care. But that's what I mean. Like Trina, like if that was your child, if God forbid, like, would you be feeling the same way? Would you be sitting up here singing the same sad love song? Like, that's sad to me. Not a drink. It's 11:15 a.m. She needs to be versatile. She needs to be versatile and put a nice wig on her head sometimes. I mean, I know you talk about listen, I don't want to get out here and like listen. I could understand if it was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I could get behind it if it was for a reason that that's what it's for. Then yeah, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Wear your little battle scar. I'm fine with that. But I don't think Tawanda got nothing going on as to as to why she got like. Didn't Tay Tay Muppet do the same shit? Didn't she chop off all her hair at one point in time? Bar chicks. I forgot all about bar chicks. I forgot about bar chicks. I forgot about bar chicks. It permanently closed. I swear I forgot all about bar chicks. I did. I forgot all about bar chicks. That's why I guess because I never hear nobody talk about it. I never hear nobody say that they been there. I never seen nobody being putting it on their stories and shit like that. Tawanda has alopecia. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, fine, Tawanda. Tawanda, I believe that coming from you more than I do with Jada Pinkett. I believe it more coming from you. So fine, Tawanda. Fine. You got alopecia. Cool. Fine. I get it. But that still don't negate the fact that you be walking around here looking like Wayne Head. Okay? It don't negate the fact that you still be walking around here looking like Lil Bill to let the people tell it. Like that still doesn't negate that. Now, don't get me wrong. Shout out to you and your alopecia foundation. And I'm sorry that you got alopecia. But hey, I'm bald headed. That's how I feel about it, Tawanda. Hey, I'm bald headed. I started receding back late in high school. So, hey, Tawanda, it is what it is. Like, that's from one balding to another balding. We all got a story. How did Jada catch it straight? Jada always catches straight around here. I liked her better doing her low down, dirty shame days. I liked her better in her Jason's lyric days. I liked her down a lot in her woo days. You know what I'm saying? I liked her back then. Like I don't like her now. Or like I don't. I like her in the different world days. I liked her then. I don't like her now. So she always can catch a stray around here. Now she could wear some nice head wraps occasionally. That'll be cute. Give a little NDR tea. That'll be cute. Give a little NDR tea. I'd be down for a nasty piece of hairdressing. Kaya do it all the time, and she ain't bald. Let Kaya teach you how to do a little nasty piece of hair wrap. That'll be cute. She was cool in her Hawthorne days. I ain't watched that. I said I was. I was in college back then. I had a lot of shit going on. I ain't had time to really watch Hawthorne. But I said I was though. I did. I remember that. I said I was gonna try to get into that, but I had a lot going on back then, girl. Okay, had a lot going on back there, girl. I was still a teenager, hitting 20. Like, damn, brother ain't no better either because Ashley told all her dad's business. Ooh. Jada should have never got that nose job. She had a nose job? That's when she was hutching. That's when she was hutching that lady husband. Oh dear Jesus. But child, I don't know. But all right, 37 minutes. Anything else y'all want to talk about while I'm up here? Y'all got me for an hour. It's only 37. Anything else y'all want to talk to me? Ask me while I'm up here. Somebody else sent me something too. Hold on. I think it was Catherine asked. Oh, it was Candace. Candace got up here to talk about she unfollowed Portia after her comment that she would fuck Angela Oakley's husband. You know, she came up here on a podcast recently and she said during that episode of RHOA, when they was out and about down to the pool and Portia made that comment, she said she felt like that was distasteful given Portia's reputation, as she was following her on Instagram, but after that, now she's no longer following her, or whatever the case may be. I mean, I guess so, Candace. Hold on.
Traitors. The reason I unfollowed her is because like I said, I don't know if I said this, but in a previous episode, I may have said that I wasn't really keeping up with the Atlanta housewife of it all. But of course, I'm very active on socials. I see clips, I see the highlights. And I happen to see something about, and Michael helped me with this, something about Portia sleeping with somebody's husband. It was
you mean a comment made about Charles Wade? Not Charles Wade, Charles Oakley.
Yes, the new woman. What's her name? The pretty
Angela
tall
Oakley.
One. Angela.
Fantastic.
I really like her.
She made that
yes.
That joke about her husband.
Yes. So they were I think they were on a trip. Mm-hmm. Right. They were on like a cash trip.
Yeah, on a cash trip.
Yes. So cash trips are otherworldly. They're not. It's cash trips are the upside down in general. So I was almost prepared to like not hold it against her, Portia, because like we have all said stuff. I've said stuff that's hit the cutting room floor that they need to just air, that I've said on cash trips. It's like, bitch, what, are you okay? Go to therapy. Like, you say crazy things on cash trips and crazy things happen on cash trips. But I saw the clip right? I think, yes, I saw the clip of her, or maybe I saw like a Watch What Happens Live. I saw something where she was saying she better be careful before I sleep with her husband. I said, what? Who on God's green, ghetto, racist, ugly earth would ever fix their mouth to use as a threat, as a woman, I'm going to sleep with your husband as a form of retaliation? Whatever happened to like, I'm going to throw a drink at you. I'm going to cuss you into an oblivion. Even, if you're froggy and you don't know any better, I'm going to slap a hoe. Like, whatever happened to those things? We're using adultery as a form of punishment. And I just like it blew my mind, because I know, as we all do, the perils of Portia's love life. You know, we've seen her come up from, you know, the bowels of, what's his name?
Cordell.
The Cordell of it all. We found before Traitors.
Candace said, "What? We're using adultery as a form of punishment?" Listen, I hollered when Candace said it. I'm not even gonna lie. I hollered when Candace said it. The shit took me out. But Candace, my thing is, you shouldn't. All of those things that you mentioned happened to you. No, you didn't have a drink thrown on you, but didn't Mia throw some salad at you, like a bowl of salad or some shit? And you know, if you feeling froggy, I'd slap a bitch. Monique, roll your ass out. I mean, I'm just saying the thing, like, and now adultery. I mean, I hollered when she said it. But I guess Candace just wanted everybody to know that she unfollowed Portia. That's really what I gather from that. She just wanted Portia to know, in case Portia didn't know, that she unfollowed her. Portia, she unfollowed you, girl. She ain't like what you said to Angela about her husband. Now I don't know why she had to tell us that, but you know, she wanted us to know she unfollowed you. So Candace said, "You could slap me, just don't say you'll take my man." Hush your mouth, Kim. Thank you, boo. Thank you for your cash out, friend. One. I appreciate you, baby. Oh my gosh, Kim, you silly. Let me see what y'all saying up here. Did you hear about Eddie Winslow paid for Sydney Star surgery and didn't pay his child support? I did hear that. I did hear how Eddie won't paying his child support, but he was paying for Sydney to turn her dick into a pussy inside out. See, this is another shit like this is why the community look bad. I don't put myself into that shit. Cause see, I'm not that trifling. Do you understand? So I don't put myself with them FAGs and them pumps. I don't put myself with them because see, I'll be running around there doing all that foolishness. That's just a lot for me. Hey, really B, what's good, boo? Baby, you missed it. But it's like I said, all of them nasty, all of them are trifling. And at the end of the day, I'm really not shocked that they're doing Ashley like this, because when it happened to her sister on both sides of the family, they did the same thing. They kept it on the hush hush. Because, you know, they code it. And, you know, they're going to be somebody and go somewhere. You know, it's going to look bad for Tony. How's it going to make Tony look? And that was another reason why I said I believe Tamar in that scene. Now I know a lot of people didn't want to do that because it's Toni Braxton, but so what? So what? Everybody always want to use that as an excuse, but it's so what? She's a part of the family and a part of the problem. And I believe every word of what Tamar said. And that's why Toni got pissed. That's why, because she knew the shit was about to blow up and people was going to talk about it and this, that thing, and the other. And that shit wasn't supposed to happen, but oh well. The prosecutor said he wasn't taking care of family matters. I'm weak. But yeah, I'm not shocked that that's what Eddie Winslow got going on with Sydney. I'm not shocked about that. But my thing is, are you still gonna want her? Because if she turns her dick into a permanent pocket pussy for you, I mean, are you still gonna be attracted to that? I mean, and I'm just asking. Like, I mean, even if you do that for her, would you still be attracted to her, or would you be less attracted because you could just basically be with a woman for all of that? That's just my only question to you. But I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do you? You know, shit. But it's sad because you got children out here. And you're basically putting that bitch who I can't stand. That's one thing. I do not like Sydney Starr. I cannot stand her. I can't. I cannot stand Sydney Starr with a passion by any means. Like I don't like her ass. She tired and young-minded as an overgrown rusty ass adult. Like I don't like that bitch. But I place all of this blame on Eddie Winslow because you the man. Those are your kids. Nothing or no one should come before your children. A real nigga will make sure that he keeps his child support before he do anything for the next hoe that he not even married to. Like, whatever. But this what gives the Legitiquois a bad name. This what gives the Legitiquois a bad rep. This is what makes the Legitiquois get all of the hate and the shit because of motherfuckers like them. Because of nasty, vile motherfuckers like them. My opinion. Thank you, friend, for your cash app. Tony really thinks she's the brat. She do. She do. She do. And that's why they do shit like that. She do. That's exactly why they do shit like that. I'm telling you, that's about what the conversation was. How's it gonna make her look? What about her? What about her reputation? People gonna feel like she got something to do with it because she does. She does. She keeps quiet. Like she wanted Tamar to shut the fuck up. Whatever. Go to jail for child support is so crazy. Yeah, it is. But now somebody says something about Leisure Suit knocking the hell out of Leisure Suit Jr. Let me go up to that. Now I know I said I won't go talk about Mellow Mellow no more, but I'm not talking about Mellow Mellow no more. This is about the cheering. So I don't need nobody saying I thought you weren't gonna talk. I'm not. This is about the cheering. Talk about Leisure Suit still beating on Leisure Suit Jr. in the school had to get involved because TY told the counselor and the principal. Who is TY? You mean Leisure Suit Jr. told the principal, or told the counselor and the principal? Is that what you're saying? Thank you for keeping it 100. Yeah, I am. Like, just because I'm gay don't mean shit. Like, it's some real weirdos out here, and a lot of them make the Legitiquois look bad. That's just true. I ain't saying this the truth, bitch. That's why I say I don't put myself with them. But is that what you talk about, Miss Thing? Because I didn't hear anything about that. Now, I will say that I was breezing through YouTube and I heard Millie Chun bring this up after she talked about the harlot, mentioning something about the reunion about because fine, we'll talk about that too. I'm gonna knock one thing out at a time. Now from what I heard from Lee Sue, from what I heard from Millie Chun, was that recently the splitting queen, y'all know the harlot, did another post in the lead, bringing up a text, basically trying to out Marceau about having a threesome in the back of Black, trying to get two women to munch on his booty. That's what. Let me go to Millie Chun shit so I can read it to y'all. Hold on, cause y'all gonna think I'm playing. I'm not. So she did a tweet or a post and delete, and this the harlot. It says this her texting Martell, I guess. She says, y'all been using me as a storyline for 6 years now, made millions. I swear I'm done. I don't give a fuck what Marceau lied and said about me on that reunion today. That shit better get edited out. He was in the back of black on his hands and knees having a threesome, asking two girls to lick his ass. Stop playing with me. I'm trying to move forward in life. And then it says real time. I really went easy on these lame clowns, but enough is enough. I don't speak on these stupid people. I'm trying to move forward in life. Even when people get on live, I don't clap back. For what? Only make the blogs discussing me or paying for an ad, clown. So that's what the harlot said. The harlot said my husband was down to the back of Blight on his hands and knees, getting his boondy ate by two women. That that. Did you hear that, Marcel? Did you know you was out here getting your boondy ate by two girls down to the Blight? I ain't hear that. But that's what the harlot said. Do men get their ass ate by women? Yes, they do. Do I feel Marceau is one of them? No, I don't. I would believe that. And I'm gonna be real. I would believe it. I would have believed it how she said it was Maurice Poo. If she would have said Maurice Poo did that, I probably would have. It would have made me raise an eyebrow had she said Maurice Poo, but not Marceau. And I ain't just saying that because it's Marceau. I'm saying it because I just don't see that coming from Marceau. Now, how she said Maurice Poo, I would have raised an eyebrow. But all right, now let's get down to that's number one. Thank you, friend, for your cash out, baby. Hold on. I'm trying to get to you because I deleted the shit. I saw it on my phone. Enjoying it. Thank you, baby, for enjoying the live. I appreciate you, boo. 111. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Now let me get down to what you saying. You talk about a court docket. What court docket? Is you gonna give me? Oh, hey, Brandon, how you doing, baby? I was running my mouth. Um, you can't be saying stuff like that when I'm writing emails at work. Why? You typed it in. My bad. But I mean, but that's the truth, though. The court docket showed that the Guardian and Lanham had to get involved. We love you over here, T. I love y'all too. See, what's the difference? Why you see that for Maurice? Cause he light skinned. You know, them light skinned men is definitely into that. They'll let they women throw their legs up in the air in the hot beat with their socks on. Okay. Yeah, it'll make me raise an eyebrow had it been like I said. It would have made me raise the eyebrow had she said Maurice Poo. But nah, I don't see that with Marcel. Nah. He ain't run around here letting no women eat his booty from the inside out. Nah, I don't believe he letting these girls suck his booty hole dry through, through a straw. I don't believe that. Not him. Yes, with tube socks. So I do believe. Yes, I ain't gonna say I believe it. I will say that it'll make me raise my eyebrow. But when it came to Master, nah. Now, if you were saying they was on day knees, maybe. But nah. See, when you add extra stank that don't need to be on to see, that's what make it unbelievable to shit like that. Oh, if the GAL is involved, this is not good for Martell. Listen, look, don't start rumors over here, y'all. Getting off of that. that led into what Millie Chan said. Millie Chan said that she heard the same thing, and she said that she's either going to talk about it or she was either going to play it. So if she's saying she's going to play it, maybe somebody, if anybody done talked about it, y'all send it to me in the DM. I'll put it up here. But I swear I ain't heard nothing like that. Until today, I heard Millie Chan say something, and now y'all saying something. Y'all know I don't follow Leisure Suit. So I don't know what he got going on. I agree. Marceau too stiff to take his legs. Listen, in fairness, what she said, I mean, you're right. But in fairness, what she said was he was on all fours, letting the two girls suck his booty from the inside out with a straw. That in fairness, that's what she said. She didn't say his legs was in there. I said that for Mauricio about the leg thing. I said that about Mauricio. She didn't say that. She said he was the one on all fours, getting ate out from the bite. That's what she said by two women. So. Well, I guess ain't nobody got no footage because my phone ain't buzzed. But yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing of that. Well, I think they did say that Martell was the more of the disciplinarian than Mello Mello was. I do remember that. Let me say this. Once upon a time, I did say no, I couldn't see Martell really like laying hands on his children. But to be honest with you, the way that he is now, I'm gonna be honest. If there is any truth to it, I'm glad that he finally told and said something. That's what I will say. If it is true, if it is true, I am glad that he spoke up and said something. That's what I'm gonna say. If it's a truth to it, I'm glad that he said something. I'm glad he told two people that he felt like he can trust. And if y'all are saying all these different people done got involved or whatever the case may be, then that's a good thing. It's time for that to get investigated, like for real, once and for all, and see if there's any truth going on to it. Here we go again for the second half of the season drama. And you know something, Allie? I've always said that, Allie. I've always said when it comes to this show in particular, it always seemed to be some bullshit that go on to try to get people entertained and to get people to come and watch. I've always said that, Allie. So listen, when it comes to this show, I'm never leaving shit off the table. But what I am going to say is, if there is truth to it, I'm glad that he spoke up and he told two people of importance. And they were the ones who called and said something and put the bells and whistles out. And maybe now that can get investigated for real, for real. You understand? So, Anonymous T, Well, look, I ain't gonna play her content because it is her content. She ain't give me permission. Now I ain't got no problem with Anonymous T, but you know. But and shout out to, to Anonymous T. If y'all want to go here, y'all can. Thank you, Tasha, for your super sticker, baby. I appreciate you for your $3 super sticker. If anybody else like to donate, y'all can. Super stickers, Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal, whatever. Knock yourself out. It's Friday. Anyone? Okay, I got a little bit of time. But like I said, if there is any truth to it, I'm glad that he told two people and that it can come out. But I mean, like I said though, Allie, I'm not discounting what you said either, friend, because it do come out next month. So oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus, I needed that bird. My stomach was hurt. That Ariane chick is such a loser. If I were the other folks on the other side, I wouldn't give a fuck what she has to say, or I sue for the fun of it. Just bored as fuck with no life. I agree, friend. The stuff with that brace face gonna be talking about on the show of the fraudulent because of the fraudulent ceasefire. Listen, what I found more interesting was that she said the reunion happened, which makes sense because the second half of the season is coming out next month. So it makes sense that the reunion done already happened. Um, I would say this. First of all, nobody used her for no storyline. Nobody talked about her other than Leisure Suit. But nobody really brought her up. Now, don't get me wrong. Did the men bring her up when they was reading Martell? Yeah. But I mean, shouldn't you be used as a read when they want to read Martell? You are the read. You lost your wife to that because you are that. I don't care how pretty people tell you that you are. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Do you understand? And to me, you are that. So it's like, ew, you lost your wife to that. Like, so I mean, did they do shit like that? I mean, yeah, but they should be able to use you as a read, should they not? You are the read. But them bringing you up here and there, damn sure did not. Girl, you a chump change. Like, be clear. You're trying to make it seem as if they only got some millions solely because of saying your name. Girl, please, you were a few pennies, if anything. Like, don't ever get that highly of yourself to feel like these people just talked about you, and then they made the show off of you, and they made just a thing. No, no, no. They made a couple pennies off of one or two jabs at Martell, and that was that. Like the nerve, the absolute nerve. Martell is a 40-some black Southern man, and he is likely to be teaching his black male children to be men, even though they haven't gotten their middle school degrees. I'm weak. Mind you, her name just started not getting bleeped out. Yeah, like I mean, like, what are you talking about? Like, even when they bleeped your name out, did we know who he was saying? Yes. Did we know he was talking about? Yeah. But so that don't make you special, girl. Like, go on, child. And listen, I ain't one of the ones who feel like it's a problem to chastise your children. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with chastising your children. It becomes a chastising and beating. It's a totally different thing. And if it gets to a point where he felt like he's being beat to a point where he had to go and let somebody know and tell somebody, that's the problem. Somebody left a super chat. Thank you, Brandon, for your fat. Thank you. Because we see each other, of course. Thank you. If anybody else like to donate, feel free. If you enjoy the show, knock yourself out. Anyhow. Y'all, did y'all hear about this? K Michelle and Drew Sidora nearly came to blows on RHOP. It said that things got real on Real Housewives set. K Michelle threw major shade at Drew Sidora, telling her to stick to acting during the heated fight over who could sing better, and then things escalated. K Michelle stood up first. She was heated, another source said. Drew stood up too, and it looked like they were about to throw hands. That's when security jumped in. Um, uh, According to our source, K. Michelle allegedly lunged towards Drew, but security stepped in time to keep things from getting violent. The cameras were, of course, rolling the entire time, so fans would see the moment play out when the new season airs. But then it came back and said that K. Michelle said that that whole thing was a lie. I did see that. I did see where K. Michelle came back and said all of that was a lie, that she ain't trying to lunge at nobody, and all them hoes lying on her. So I guess we're gonna find out when they show it. I heard about it, but wasn't sure if it was true. Drew, stop. We know who the better singer is. Listen, both of the ladies can sing. I mean, we ain't gonna sit here and act like Drew can't sing just because K. Michelle here. Okay, Drew can sing. You know what I mean? But I mean, when it comes to who's better betwixt the both of them, Beyonce. Yeah. Okay. Between the both of them, Mary. Between the both of them, Whitney. Okay. Between the both of them, Stephanie Mills. Between the both of them, Melba. I mean, I could go. I mean, what is there to even really argue about here? Like, I like the both of them. I like the both of them. I got K Michelle out. Now I got her. I remember I bought her first one. Okay, I went out and bought what was called Rebellious Soul. I went out and bought Rebellious Soul, that high ass shit. I bought that shit for like $16.99, I think it was. Almost $17. It was high as hell. I bought it. So I ain't, I ain't hating on Kendall. I'm just saying. Angela Winbush, okay. Lisa Fisher, okay. Betty Wright, okay. Lauren Hill, okay. Between the both of y'all, girl, got Deborah Cox. Like, come on now. Shit. I even throw in Deatra Hicks, bitch. Y'all remember Deatra Hicks for the Tyler Perry plays? Okay, Anita Baker, period. Now Whitney sang better than everybody. I give you that. 16.99. Yeah, friend, I paid 16.99 plus tax. So I paid like 17.50 for that shit from Target. So I ain't hit. Yeah, Mariah Carey. How can I forget MC? Mariah. Would I give Mariah Carey a microphone now to sing in between y'all? No, I would not. Brandy and them, like child, Miss Patti LaBelle. Period. Oh yeah, Mickey Howard, honey. Period. Ran to Best Buy when all the new CDs came out. I went to Target. I went to Target or I go to FYE. I ain't never went to Best Buy. I ain't had one around me. I had a Target around me. Target and Walmart, but I went to Target because Walmart sold the edited shit. So I went to Target, even though Target was a little bit higher than Walmart. It didn't matter. They had what I need. That's why I used to get my shit. But y'all remember when Beyonce's self-titled album came out back in 2013? I had to buy that bitch from Barnes and Noble. That was the only place that still had it. I had to buy that bitch from Barnes and Noble. So don't hate on Barnes and Noble, honey, because they came through with a catch back in 2013. Because ain't nobody else had the shit. It was all sold out. I went right to Barnes and Noble and they had that bitch. So I don't hate on Barnes and Noble. Right, Danielle, the good old days when buying people albums was fun. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate you, baby. I wish Nene was here to make them have a sing off. Oh dear Jesus. We don't need Nene for that. Listen, Barnes and Nobles will let you sit there and read. Sure would. Sure would. I lived across the street from a Barnes and Noble. I lived across the street from a damn strip mall. They had apartments sitting on top of them bitches. All right, and they had all them stores around there. They sure would. They let you sit right up in that home read and have a nasty piece of latte down to the Starbucks that they had in there. Okay, because our Barnes and Nobles had a Starbucks in it. So again, the good old days. But honey, my bad, y'all. I saw something. It took me by surprise. Anyway, anything else y'all want to talk about before I end this? Speak now, forever hold your peace. What's today? Friday. Don't what you call it come out tonight? Bell Collective. I need to make the link for that shit. I just realized that. I didn't make the link for Bell Collective. Mine gonna be tomorrow though because Scotty going live tonight. He all funny. I see Diana Rose talk about the same thing. Ari not at LAMH reunion cusses out Marceau and production, but I don't understand why. Why is you so pissed at production? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Cash Out, boo. One, one, one. Thank you, baby. I'm glad that you enjoyed the show, boo. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. I still don't understand why she cussed out Marceau and production. What is she so mad at? So I guess that answered our question that we had. No, we're not going to see her on this season at all. And no, we're not going to see her down at the reunion. So I guess that answered those two questions because there were people who wanted to know whether we was going to see her or not. Well, I guess we got our answer. No, we're not going to see her in the second half. No, we're not going to see her at the reunion. And she done got hot. Did you talk about Buffy and Contessa? No. What about Buffy and Contessa? No. What about Buffy and Contessa? What about Buffy and Contessa? I ain't heard nothing about Buffy and Contessa. I think. I think somebody said something about Buffy and Contessa, but I ain't halfway pay attention to it. What about them? What if she came thinking she was gonna be bought on, and production was like, nah. It's possible. It's possible. But see, you know what? I don't even really feel like Lisa would do, he probably would do her like that. I don't know. The way I'm about to eat this day off nap, child, not a day off nap. Lauren, I'm waiting on you, friend. What about Buffy and Contessa? I ain't heard nothing about Buffy and Contessa. Buffy need to get out the damn way. Buffy need to get out the way. But I did hear what Katie Ross said about Ashley eating her coochie. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear when Ashley said something about Katie's coochie? And then Katie came out and said, well, she wouldn't know because I rolled her face. I said, oh my God. And I believe every word of it. Contessa said she was gonna sue Buffy and did, but never showed up, and now has to pay Buffy attorney fees. She's dragging her feet doing that, so Buffy put a lien against Contessa's house. Now, Buffy, you petty. Stop, Brandon. I believe every word of it too, Danielle. I believe every word of it. I thoroughly believe that Ashley allowed I do. I don't care what nobody say. People gonna be like, you should feel like this or you should feel like that. Fuck y'all. I believe every word of it. I do. But if that's true, Contessa, you brought it on yourself though, because why wouldn't you show up? You the reason why y'all in court. How you gonna be the reason why y'all in court, but you don't want to show up? And then you act like you ain't got the money to pay her attorney fees. Now she putting the lien down to your house. As if your house cost her attorney fees. Like, I don't know, Contessa. To be real with you, I put that on you. Cause why wouldn't you not show up? And you the reason why everybody in court. Like, the fuck? That's why they were having that lovers quarrel back in season 4 Cash Trip. Probably, I believe every word of what Katie said, because be clear, she was real quick to kiss Jacqueline, and didn't she say she eat her twat? T and chat, the Potomac taglines are out. Oh, are they? All right. Well, since y'all up here, let's talk about. Well, it's a good thing we already up here. So let's go on ahead and get down to these taglines. Appreciate you, boo. I ain't even got to make no separate thing. I can get them off here right now. Hold on. They got all these damn ads. Get off. You are so cute when you Thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure to get the likes up. Please get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Hey, Caramel. Get the likes up. And if y'all got shit y'all want to send me, send it to the Instagram. My computer right here. Laptop, I mean. Y'all know. Instagram. Send it to me. Send it to me. So we up here. So Giselle say, when the nest is empty, it's time for naked, grown, and sexy. Yeah, nah, Listen, I ain't necessarily gotta have that image of you naked in my head, but I mean, I guess Giselle, it ain't horrible, but yeah, that was Giselle's. When the nest is empty, it's time for naked, grown, and sexy. Here go the thieving ass wenches. I put the high in higher education. Yeah, and you also gonna put the high in them years. Okay, you gonna put the high in them counts down in them years. You gonna have about a good high, about a good high 5 to 10. All right, or a high 2 to 6. Okay, or about a high 1 to 3. Like that's the type of high you about to be. Put the higher education high. You ain't even a teacher no more. You ain't even a teacher no more. Girl, go sit down. I put the high. Girl, please. So we get down to Angel. Angel say, hell hath no fury like an angel scorn. I mean, it's a little corny. Okay, it's a little corny, Angel. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a little corny. It's a little corny. I'm gonna be real with you, Angel. It's a little corny, but I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. I mean, but it is a little corny. No shade, friend, but it's definitely a little corny. But I will let you have it. It's your first season. You know, fine. It's a play off your name. Cool. Ashley say this cherry blossom is ready for her second bloom. Kiana say beauty is my business, but getting you together is my specialty. I mean, all right, Kiana. I suppose. I'll let you have your little tagline. Wouldn't this be your first tagline, too? All right, I'll let it pass. I'll let it pass, Kiana. Even though you getting on my nerves, I'll let your little tagline pass. Tia say, you can only clutch your pearls if you have them. And darling, I have loads. All right, Tia, I get out. Okay, Tia. Tia had the most decent one I've heard thus far. All right. Tia had the most decent one I heard so far. Her and Kiana. Her and Kiana. They had the most decent ones I've heard thus far. All right, Tia, I'll let that one go. I'll let that one go. Stacy say, some people believe the last, but I still rise. Okay. Okay, Stacy, I'll give you that one. Okay, Stacy, I'll give you that one. I give you that one, Stacy. I give you that. I give you that. I give you that. So I would say out of everybody's, the most decent ones was Stacy, Kiana, and Tia's. I'll allow it. Ashley's, Giselle's. I mean, yeah, I'm meh on hers. Nah, because I don't want the visual. Nah. But I mean, it is a playoff for real life. She is an empty nester. I mean, I doubt it's much different when she wasn't, but I mean, fine, whatever. Um, Angels, yours was just corny, baby. Okay, yours was just corny. Like, I don't mean no harm, Angel, but yours was corny, boo. All right, yours was corny, and I just don't care about Wendy's because she's a thief and a liar, a fraud and a scammer. So I don't care about hers. But Stacy's was a good one. Stacy's was a good one. And Kiana's was good and Tia's was good. Ashley is fake and need a paycheck. Bye, Ashley. That's what the people got for you, Ashley. Hey, Nitwit. I'm haircut, pride, Tony Braxton in the 90s. Dear Jesus. Not Tony Braxton in the 90s. But there y'all go. There go y'all taglines. I might cut that out and make that into like a short or a little small video or something, and do whatever with that. But they say Ashley don't need a paycheck. They say she got two. Oh yeah, y'all forgot that Ashley don't need no paycheck. She got $20 million off of her divorce. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Ashley don't need no paycheck. She's sitting on 20 million. Tony's sitting on 20 million. I mean, Tony. Ashley's sitting on 20 million around there. She don't need this little petty ass shit. She's sitting on 20 million. Allegedly. She's sitting on 20 million. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I see it up here. I always do that. Thank you, Fren, for your Cash App love. 1111. I appreciate you, boo boo. Thank you. Thank you for your little blessing. I appreciate you for your little blessing. But anyway, like I was saying, tomorrow is going to be Bell Collective at 11:15 a.m. ish. I might have to set it back to probably about the afternoon time. Or shit, I might set it back around probably 8:15. I mean, it ain't gotta be directly early in the morning for me. I might set it back behind till then. But y'all will get that. Y'all know Potomac is gonna be Monday morning. The panel gonna be down at Really BTV House. Y'all know Ryan Dale to the Ghetto. So y'all make sure to be there. I can't even get y'all comments off this shit. What you mean don't do really be like that? Her house is down to the ghetto. You acting like I lied. Her house is down to the ghetto. The ghetto, actually. Her house is down to the ghetto. You acting like I told a lie. I ain't told no lie. But I love the ghetto. I love going down to Really B's house. Cause it is the ghetto. I have fun down to the ghetto. You act like I'm reading. I ain't nobody reading. I be having fun down to the ghetto. My God. Anyway, that's what we gonna be. We also gonna be at JoJo's house for roast and review on Wednesday. Don't forget the Salt Wives gonna be on Tuesday. And y'all watch the Salt Wives reviews. All right, you don't have to watch the show, but y'all can watch the reviews. Y'all gonna watch the reviews. They be funny as hell. I told you, I be up there weighing them out. And anyway, that is it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I totally appreciate y'all for being here, but this is all the time that I got. What's wrong with the ghetto? Ain't nothing wrong with the ghetto. Ain't nothing wrong with the ghetto. Ain't nothing wrong with the ghetto. A lot of my friends from the ghetto. I ain't got name. Did I say something was wrong with the ghetto? I ain't said that. One thing was wrong with the ghetto. I ain't said that. Don't be putting words in my mouth. Anyhow, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all drop down in these comments. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps, the super chats, the super stickers, the likes. I appreciate y'all for all of that. Yeah, I shouldn't see y'all no more today because it ain't nothing else going on. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't know. I might still keep it at 11. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I'll see y'all tomorrow for Bell Collective. And yeah, I'll let y'all till then. Talk about something wrong with the ghetto. I ain't saying nothing was wrong with the ghetto. That.
And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do.